We've got multiple movie news updates, including Man of Tomorrow beginning filming as we continue our DCU coverage. All right, let's not bury the lead here. Let's start off with the potential biggest news of the day, and that is from the set of Man of Tomorrow. You see James Gunn sharing here on social media, shooting now. Filming begins today for Superman Man of Tomorrow. Man, I'm hype. I love this. Cannot wait to see this sequel. Brainiac coming to the screen for the first time. A lot of fun stuff. But you can see here from this little teaser image released by James Gunn, we got a chessboard set up, maybe a battle of wits there from Lex Luthor. As you see here, the tag there saying Van Cole Department of Corrections, got the inmate number there, and of course A. Luther, standing for Alexander Luther, of course. And there is our first teaser from the set of Man of Tomorrow. We even got the clapboard over there in the back side of the screen. You can see it a little bit there, and maybe see our first glimpse of a little bit of a logo there. And then to the right, I think it says Man of Tomorrow. Of course, and James Gunn's name on there also. So really exciting stuff here coming from the set of the Superman series. And continuing on from there, as we always like to do on the Monday editions here of Movie News Daily, let's hit on the box office results from this past weekend, and we'll talk upcoming Blu-ray releases as well, as we always do on our Monday shows. The box office results from this past weekend, we had our top 10 here. Super Mario Galaxy movie takes the number 1 spot. Project Hail Mary holding strong at number 2, despite being 5 weeks into the theater now, and they've extended their theatrical run a little bit. I still got to check that one out. Want to check out Project Hail Mary, just like I want to check out Lee Cronin's The Mummy. Haven't got a chance to do that yet, but it holds at the number 3 spot. The Drama at number 4, You, Me, and Tuscany at number 5, Hoppers at 6, Normal at 7, Busboys at 8. That is the David Spade and Theo Vaughn comedy. Looks pretty funny. Might have to watch that one as well. Booth Bangla at number 9, and A Great Awakening there at number 10. And then, as is always the case here on our Monday shows, also want to talk about the upcoming Blu-ray releases as those come out on Tuesday. And we have some really good ones this week. Some of my favorite movies thus far this year are coming out on Blu-ray and 4K now. As you see, Send Help being released. You see Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die being released. Both of those are movies that I really enjoyed, as is Primate, which is also coming out this week. You have Chapter 3 of The Strangers, 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple, among some others there that you see on the list. Christie, a 4K release of Sleepers, just to name a few there that are coming out on Blu-ray this week. And then some more news on some upcoming projects. How about a nice comedy movie that's coming out? And we have this one coming out later in the fall. This is Idiots. I believe it previously had a different title, but Dave Franco, O'Shea Jackson Jr., son of Ice Cube, and Mason Thames in this one. The synopsis is the film follows 2 unqualified bozos who are hired to transfer a rich kid to rehab, but their gig quickly turns into mayhem. And there is a look at the first exclusive poster. I do believe a trailer has dropped today as well. Haven't had a chance to check that one out quite yet, but there's your look at your poster. And I'm all for any type of comedy coming back, as we want the resurgence of comedies here. That's one thing we love to cover on JC's Movies is comedies, superhero movies, and horror, as we're covering news on all 3 of those today. Idiots following into the comedy realm, but definitely one to check out this year, I think. And speaking of comedies, here is the first look at the poster for Super Troopers 3. We're hoping for an improvement from Super Troopers 2. The trailer for this one is supposed to release later today. I'm going to hopefully do a trailer reaction for that. That's my plan. We'll see what happens with that. But the mustache rides again. I love that little tagline there, which this one will also be out in August 7th for Super Troopers 3. You see our first poster for the movie. And then we talked about Superman Man of Tomorrow earlier, but David Cornsweet also starring in the Mr. Irrelevant movie, which will be coming out on Christmas this year, which, if you guys know that are sports fans, that are football fans, Mr. Irrelevant is the name given to the person that's the last pick in the NFL draft. And that person that kind of coined that term is John Tuggle, and this film follows him. As you see there in the synopsis, he was given the title of Mr. Irrelevant after being the last pick of the last round back in the 1983 NFL draft, and David Cornsweet will play John Tuggle in the upcoming Christmas release. And then just lastly from Bloody Disgusting, this one just interested me just because I'm dying for Nightmare on Elm Street to return as a franchise. Man, we've been so long without, a theatrical movie for Friday the 13th, a theatrical movie for Nightmare on Elm Street. It's been 15 years since either one of them have graced our screens. And the fact that Lee Cronin, who did such a great job with, I think, Evil Dead Rise, and then I've been hearing great things about his Mummy movie as well, which I still have yet to check out. The fact that he wants to take a crack at Nightmare on Elm Street, I say, give him the keys, man. Give anyone the keys at this point. Let's just get a new Nightmare on Elm Street movies out, to us here that really enjoy that franchise. But he says he would love to take a crack at Nightmare on Elm Street. As he told Variety, I would find it very hard not to have a swing at Freddy Krueger because he haunted my nightmares throughout my childhood and still pops up about 4 times a year. Hey, if this guy still having nightmares about Freddy, I think he could do some fun things with it. Let's see what Lee Cronin can do, man. He's done a great job in the horror realm thus far. Just give us another Nightmare on Elm Street movie, please. But that's what I have for this one. Appreciate you guys to continue to tune into these Movie News Daily shows multiple times per week here on the channel. As I said, especially covering superhero, comedy, and horror. So if you're a fan of those genres, be sure you're subscribed here to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. That way you can follow along with the movie news updates, the movie reviews, trailer reactions, all those good things that we put out here on JC's Movies. You can also hit that thumbs up button while you're in here. Help us out with that YouTube algorithm so this can find other fans of those genres like you and me. And just lastly, share your thoughts in the comment section, whether it's on anything we discussed today or just anything you want to chat about there, movies related. I always enjoy chatting about movie and TV shows with you guys, and I appreciate that, just like I appreciate you tuning into this one, and I will catch you on the next one.